Hello again, it me. As you can see, this Star Citizen clip is just a little bit of bounty hunting that I thought led to a rather immersive experience that I had never had before in similar games like Elite Dangerous or No Man's Sky, especially. And while those games have merit of their own in simplicity and accessibility, I had a very unique experience after this bounty hunting mission. Well, I don't know how unique, but unique for me. But as you can see, my left wing is damaged. I get out of the ship here in a second to try and check it out because I realize that I cannot quantum leap after being damaged mid-flight. Survived and still flyable, but yeah, my quantum leap wasn't working, and so I get out of the ship here. I don't have any repair goo. Rookie mistake, skill issue, honestly. And I had to find a repair station, a ship services base outpost on this planet instead of jumping back to Area 18 like I normally would. And it was just an interesting experience that I'd never had before in any sort of game of this genre. In Elite, you can just repair to 1% and just be really careful and make it back to a station and kind of instant repair like that. It doesn't really disable, per se, any features of your ship, but at the same time, you just have to be really careful. And in this, it was a similar yet different experience where I had a major part of my ship completely disabled because of a mechanical damage. And my friend comes here, jumps in, he gets stuck. He fell through pipes and got stuck in the base later here in the clip. This station that I'm landing at right now does not have the ship services, and so I wander it for a little while because I'm more used to the No Man's Sky, talking to people to repair things. But in this, you usually access things through your F1 menu. But I eventually find another station that repairs it, so I thought I would share this little, for me, new experience in this game. I'm really loving this game so far. It just leads to lots of immersion, and I think unlike other games, at least in my experience, the immersion isn't really broken as much. You don't really realize that you're playing a game, and that might just be because I'm just kind of getting into it and not really used to a lot of the mechanics yet, and it just seems a lot more immersive compared to those a little bit easier things like Elite and definitely like No Man's Sky. But I don't know, I just feel like the only things that really break the immersion in Star Citizen are the bugs just inherent in the early alpha, and even those, for me at least, in my experience, are not always very noticeable, especially when you turn the chat off and are really careful. Occasionally I'll just be docking and explode, but that also might be a skill issue. Occasionally I had another clip where I was doing a mercenary mission, and they didn't tell me there were any friendlies on the ground, so I just blow someone away. Turns out it was a friendly, and that's how I went into prison in the other clip. The worst part about that is that I couldn't fly back to one of those little terminals to clear my name because the station's turrets auto-locked on my ship and blew it up, and so I had to backspace. And so just little moments like that where it's even the buggy parts kind of retain at least a little bit of immersion in keeping you in the game's universe. I mean, you see there was a ship that was crashed in the middle of the hangar lobby, so not 100% perfect, but I definitely would recommend to anyone who's played No Man's Sky, and definitely anyone who's played Elite, to try this Star Citizen if you have the RAM for it. But yeah, just a little message of immersion and enjoying everything that you're doing for today. Being in the present moment, I suppose, is the message from today. Anyway, thank you for watching. So long.